How many times have we made this video? I changed the office again. Big surprise, huh? Yeah, I know. If you're new here, ever since I moved into this space, ever since we moved into this house, I've rearranged this office a countless number of times, and I did it again. I don't know. It's getting cold outside. Winter's coming, and I feel like I'm gonna be shooting a lot more videos inside and in this space in the next couple months. Felt like a fresh look was the right thing to do, I guess. But I've made a couple videos of me rearranging this office, so I thought today I would make a full-on office tour of my new and improved YouTube studio office space, as opposed to me making a video of me rearranging my room. So I've already done everything, and now we're gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna go through the different sections of the room that I've changed and tweaked, things I like, things I don't like, and maybe some inspiration for you for your own space. So let's start off with the main angle, as I'm calling it here, the setup that you guys are looking at right now. This is the Canon M50 with the Sigma 16mm f1.4. On my tripod over in the corner here, I have my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on my little boom stand that I kind of put together with a light stand and a boom arm that I bought, and a couple little other attachments to actually attach the microphone to that. But the microphone is right here, right out of frame, close to my face. As far as my light goes, it is a LEDGO ring light, big old ring light with a big old umbrella on it. I got these two light stands and these two umbrellas and some photo flashlights for like 20 bucks from a family friend. So I kind of figured out a way to mount this umbrella to the ring light to kind of get rid of the ring light look. I had the ring light look for a while with those rings in your eyes, and this, having the umbrella on there, kind of makes it more of a, first of all, diffused light, but also a solid light compared to a ring light. I like that look a lot better, and yeah, that's what's going on over here. And I have it placed in front of the window, so if I shoot in this angle during the day, it'll kind of emulate the natural light coming through the window, but I can also close the curtains if I want a more dark feel in here. The way that I have this corner set up with the desk and the camera and the light, I actually have two angles that I can shoot here. So I have this angle here looking back into the corner of the whole room, but I also can shoot in this angle. So that gives me a little bit more flexibility just in this one corner. I don't have to move the light, I just have to turn my body and move the camera and the microphone, and then I can shoot in a totally different angle, totally different look in the same spot. I don't have to move my chair or anything, I just have to turn. I'm kind of stoked on that, because that's one thing that I've always tried to do in this office, is make it so I have different setups, different places that I can shoot, different angles that I can shoot at in one room. So moving over to the right a little bit from the main setup, got this little corner over here with this little 3-tiered shelf that I've had for quite a while now. I just never really showed it. I just needed an extra shelf for a little bit more display purposes. As you guys know, I collect Lego, so there's a lot of sets that I'd like to have displayed. Just a little corner with some stuff on the walls, a little shelf for some display, and that's that corner. Now, moving on to this side of the office, way different than it used to be. Like I said, the desk used to be right in the middle, so, well, right in the middle and against the wall, so that was kind of the centerpiece of the room. And now the centerpiece of the room is pretty much this little living room style setup that I have over there, with an old corner piece of our old living room couch. We recently got a new couch, so I put that corner piece up in the office along with the chair that I've had for a while. Pretty much since we moved into the house, I bought that right after. So have the chair, the little corner piece of couch, and then my trunk as a little coffee table. I think I might change that in the future. Not the setup, but the actual furniture piece. I think I might get rid of this corner couch piece and actually get like a love seat style couch. Put it right in the center there with the chair off to the side. I think that's the look that I want to go for. But just to get the setup going, that's what I got going on right now. And I think it looks good with the modular buildings, my Lego modular building lineup on the wall back there. Just a nice little spot. And now I have 2 other places that I can shoot videos. I can sit in that chair or in that chair and shoot over there as well. As far as this wall goes, this is the biggest headache for me right now. This is the part of the room that I don't like the most. This shelf, gotta go. The look of these drawers, gotta go. Now I know I was excited about getting those drawers, but I feel like that was more of an excitement of organizing my Lego parts than an excitement for the drawers. So what I would like to do eventually is get something lower here, some sort of horizontal storage space to actually put all those drawers, or at least all those Lego parts in, so you don't have to look at this. And the cube shelf thing, I'm just over that, and I don't feel like this fits in this room anymore. I also want to paint this wall black eventually, the entire wall, including the door, and then hang some sort of lit up sign on the black wall, whether it be the Jerad Neville sign that my sister made for me for my birthday, which was up there but fell off, or I don't know, a neon sign or something, whatever I decide to put up there. But wall needs to be black, this needs to be changed, and we'll get there. So the one thing we haven't talked about yet is this light that is behind me, this orange glow around my head. That's actually one of the old flash photography lights that I got for 20 bucks from the family friend with all these stands and everything. It's actually one of those lights just sitting on a switch pod over there with a GorillaPod ball head pointing up at the ceiling. I felt like with this angle, this big part of the ceiling was just a little bit too plain, so I added some light to that, and I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll keep it orange forever, like the tungsten vibe, but for now, I like it. It's fine. It gives a little bit more life to the background, which is always good. So now, for anybody that makes videos or wants to make videos that doesn't have their own space like this, doesn't have a spare bedroom in their house that is completely theirs to do whatever they want in, don't feel like that's gonna stop you from making videos. You can make a background out of pretty much any space in your house. I didn't have my own space like this, my own room like this for the longest time. When we lived in our condo, our studio apartment, my office was underneath my office. It wasn't even really my office. I had a little desk there. It was underneath our loft bed in our studio apartment. So I started without having really my own room, my own space, my own office, and you can do that too. And maybe we'll make a video about that, about how to make any spot in your house the background for videos. I think that could be a fun video to do because I've done it plenty of times and I think it's an interesting topic. But don't think because you don't have your own space, your own room, separate from everything else in your house, that you can't make good videos with good backgrounds, because it is possible. That's just a little tip from me. But the other tip I have is, if you do have your own space, make it so you have some variety to shoot in different locations, different angles, different backgrounds, so it doesn't get boring and the same thing every single time. I really like this angle, this main angle, and I put a lot of work into kind of getting this right and getting the frame to look good, but I don't want to shoot in this same spot every single time. So that's why I have this angle and this angle and this angle and this angle and that angle and that angle. I've tried to make it so I have as many different options of where I can shoot in this one space. This room isn't huge, but it's also not tiny. So making it feel as big as possible so that you have different places to shoot, I think that's very important. So no matter what size your room is, even if you're shooting in a closet, even if you can only shoot in one direction or the other direction, like this way or that way, try to make it so you have at least two or three different angles and different shots in that one room, because that'll give a little bit of variety and it won't get so boring. That's just my tip. That's how I feel. You might not agree, but whatever. Doesn't matter. That's pretty much it. That is the new and improved office studio tour space look. I don't know. What am I saying? It's my new setup. That's what this was. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions of something that I should do, something that I should change in any of the spaces in the room, let me know down below. I'd love to hear your opinions, all that stuff. And I think that's it. So, love ya. Make some.